Hello friends, in this video we will see about the directories. So in the syllabus, if you observe the syllabus, there is a word dictionaries, but by mistake it is a dictionaries, but it is not a dictionaries, it's a directories, right? So please keep a note of it. Now we will see what is directories, and we will perform different operations on the directories like creating directories, accessing, adding and updating the values inside a directory. So what is a directory? So if we talk about the directories, so directory is nothing but the folder. We know that in Windows operating system, we have a different directories like picture, downloads, documents. So these are the folder. That folder is called as a directory. In case of Ubuntu, if you click on the home, so home is one directory. Inside the home, there is another subdirectory. So home is a root directories, and inside that directories, Anaconda 3 is a directory which is a subdirectory inside a home directory. Desktop is also one directory. Division is also one directory. Inside that there is nothing. So in documents there is also nothing. So downloads, inside directories we keep the files, right? So these are the files. What is the difference between files and directories? So inside a directory you can keep any subdirectories or the files, but inside a file you can store only the data. So directories is like a container which can store subdirectories and files. So directory is a container which can store subdirectories and files. So public is also a directory, program is also directory which may have number of files. So example is a subdirectory, and these are the number of Python files. Okay, so in directory you can store number of files or subdirectories. So it acts like as an container. So this is about the directories. Directory is nothing but the folder in your computer system, which may be the root directory, which may be the subdirectory, etc. Directory can store number of files as well as subdirectories, right? Now we will perform different operations on the directories. To As per the syllabus, to perform the operation on directories there are different methods. So these methods are GateCWD, second ListDir, mkdir and rmdir. So we will deal with these four methods to perform the operation on the directory. So first method for directory is GateCWD. GateCWD method is used to get a current working directory. So what is the meaning of this? So current working directory means the directory in which you are currently working, right? So if I run this program, so if you write any program and this file demo, if you want to open this file, so this file is in home directory, right? Suppose if I open the terminal, so default directory for the terminal is home directory, right? So GateCWD gives you the path of a current working directory you are in which you are currently working, right? So how, with the help of programming, how you can print a path of your current working directory? So to do that we use the GateCWD method. But to use all the directory related operation and to use all the methods of the directories, you have to import OS package. This import OS, this is compulsory with all the methods if you see in the PPT. So import OS, that means you have to import the OS package to use these methods related to the directory. So we will use first method, that is GateCWD. So syntax to use all this method is, if you want to use all these methods, mkdir, etc., rmdir, the syntax to use this method is, what is, that is file of OS package name. OS is our package and you have to use as it is package name dot method name. Method name, right? So this is a generalized syntax to use the method. So some method has a parameter and some method does not have any parameters, right? So we will see one by one. So first we will see first method, that is GateCWD. What is the use of GateCWD? GateCWD method is used to get the current working directory. That means it gives you the path in which you are currently working. So for that we will write a program. How you can write a program? So open the text editor. In text editor, first import the package OS, right? And then use the GateCWD method. How you can use the GateCWD method? By using OS package dot GateCWD, that is method name. This is the generalized syntax, OS package name dot method name, and inside that you can specify the parameter or not. But in GateCWD there is no parameter. Okay, so we will write a program. So how you can write a program? So you have to you can directly print the content. So I will write here print method. Inside the print method I will write os dot get cwd method, right? So what is the use of GateCWD? It will print the current working, the path of the current working directory. Now we know that our current working, by default current working directory is this home folder, right? So it will gives you the path of the home folder. Home is a root directory. Now we will run this program. We will save this program first. File demo .py, dir demo1.py. So print os GateCWD, and if you run this program, so what will happen? So it will gives you, so we will run this program in Python 3. So file name is dir demo.py, right? Dir demo1. Yes. Now it gives you the path, that is os.getCWD. So that means we are currently working in home directory. Inside home there is a Gajanan, which is a subdirectory, and home is a root directory. So we are using, or we are executing all our program by default in home, and in homes, inside of home directory there is a Gajanan subdirectory. Okay, so GateCWD method is used to give the path of the current working directory, right? So this is about the GateCWD. Can we write this os.getCWD outside the print method? Yes, obviously. We will check. Now see, if I write like this, C is equal to os.getCWD, and here we will write C. Now whether it will gives us the output or not, we will check. Yes, obviously it will give the output, because whatever the content of this, whatever the result of this os.getCWD, it is stored into the variable C, and then we will print the variable C. So this is about the GateCWD method. GateCWD method gives us the path of the current working directory. Now, second method to handle the directory is ListDir. It is used to list the contents of the directory. Now if I want to see, the contents of that directory, that means suppose home is our current directory, right? So if I want to see that the how many or what are the folders or what subdirectories and the files has contained by this home folder. So you can see the number of folders and the files which is stored inside a particular directory as well as from the default directory. For example, if I want to see or if I want to list the number of folders and the files which is present in the home directory, then we will use the ListDir method to, that is to print the name of all the subfolders and the files inside this home folder. So how you can do that? So we will write a program for it. To write a program we will use, so that is os.GateCWD, and instead of this, what we will write? So we will use the list dir, right? List dir. And list, what is the use of list dir? So list dir method gives you the name of subfolders and files which is present in current working directory. Now what is this current work? Because you have not specified any path, so by default it will gives you the name of subdirectories and the files which is present in a current working directory, and current working directory is home. Now if we run this program, what will be the output? See, so these are so many folders and the files that is public, right? So this is a public folder. Now if you see here graphically, so this home has this public folder, right, in Anaconda 3, and if you see the output, there is a Anaconda folder. Yes, there is an Anaconda folder. Now then program folder is there, and all these files which are enclosing in the home folder, there is a program folder. In program folder there are number of Python files, .py files. So all these files and the folders will be shown with the help of this listdir command. So listdir command is used to give the or print the name of folders and the files inside the current working directory or specified directory. Now we have seen the contents of, that is, current working directory. That means all these files are present in the home folder. Now if I want to see or if I want to know the contents from the particular folder. Now suppose for example downloads is our folder, right? So download is our folder and I want to display the number of files or the folders or the name of file or the folder which are present in download folders or download directory. So how we can print that? So to print the name of folders, subfolders and files inside the download directories, we will make some changes. So inside the list dir, we will specify the parameter. So inside that, we will specify the path of this download folder. The path of download folder, to know the path, right click on it, go to the properties, and in properties, copy this path. Home. Inside a home directory, there is a Gajanan directory. Inside Gajanan directory, there is a downloads directory, right? Now, we'll make this, we will write this path here. Yes, and there is a download folder. And remember always, name are the case sensitive, right? And this. Now, what we will get the list of all the subfolders and the files which are present in the downloads directory. Now I save this program. Before that, you can see the download folder has only two files, not any subfolder. So when you execute this program, so what will be the output? Can you imagine? Now the output will be, see, it gives the name of two files, unit 4 docs and anaconda 3 5.3.0. It has two files, and if you check here, see, the download folder or download directory has two files, and it gives you the name here. That means with the help of ListDir, you can print all the subfolders and the files inside the current working directory, as well as specified directory as per your requirement. So this is about the ListDir. The third method to perform the operation on mkdir, that is directory, is mkdir. So mkdir is a method which is used to create a new directory. Now here we know that home is a default directory, right? Home is a default directory. Inside that, anaconda 3, division E, documents, download, music, picture, programs, template, videos, these are the subdirectories, and dir demo1.py, file5.py, file demo.py, loop demo.py, these are the files, right? But these are the predefined directories. Now you can create your own directory also, right? You can create your own directory also. Now how you can create your own directory? To create your own directory, there is a method which is mkdir, make directory, right? So to create the syntax to use this, os, which is a package name, dot mkdir is a method name, and you have to specify the directory. Now we will create our own directory. Now you observe this, see all the folders and files inside a home directory. Now inside home directory, home is a default directory. Now we will create our own directory. So how you can create the directories? For that, we will write a program. Now first observe all the subfolders, subdirectories and files. Now we will create our own directory. So how you can create your own directory? For that we will use mkdir method. So for this, os.mkdir, and you have to specify the name of the directory which you want to create. Suppose I want to create that uh, that is OOP directory inside the home, because default directory is home, and that's why this directory will be created by default inside the, that is home directory, right? So OOP, I want to create the OOP directory, right? So if you run this program, first see, that is first observe, inside the home there is no OOP files, but when you execute this program, so OOP directory will be created inside the home directory. So we will run this program now. Program is executed, so none is printed here. So what is the use of, why none is printed? So first we will see whether OOP is created or not. See here, OOP is created, right? OOP is created. And why none is printed in the output on the terminal? Because this mkdir method doesn't require, doesn't require any variable, because this will not give any output. It will only creates a directory inside a home directory, right? So if you run this, so if I run this program again, what will be the output? Yes, it will give the error because file already exists. OP file is already exists, and that's why you can't create the directory which having the same name. And this home folder has a directory OOP, and that's why you can't create the directory again, right? Now, so if I want to create the directory again, so what I want to do, again I will use the os.mkdir op1, and again op1 will be created. Now suppose, is it possible to create a directory inside a OOP directory? So the OOP directory does not have any directory now. So if you want to create inside OOP another directory inside the OOP folder or OOP directory, can we create? So see, if I write like this, if I write the path where you have to create the directory, so home, inside home there is a folder Gajanan, and so you can't see the Gajanan folder because by default it is configurable, because if you open the terminal, so there is a Gajanan and you run the program from here, and that's why home is a default directory. Inside home there is a Gajanan folder, and then you run the program here, and that's why you have to mention the Gajanan here, right? So this is a default. Now home Gajanan, inside OOP you have to create another directory like class directory, right? Class, you want to create a class directory. So if I run this, okay, now this home folder, inside home there is a OOP doesn't have anything now. But if you run this program, if you run this program, what will happen? So this, if you run this program, what will happen? See, yes, program is successfully executed. That means inside OOP, the new directory or new subdirectory is created, that is class. We will check. Now this is OOP, inside OOPC, class directory is created, right? Inside OOP, class directory is created. So in this way, with the help of mkdir method, you can create your own directory in a default directory or inside a other directory also. So this is about the mkdir. Now next method to perform the operation on directory is rmdir, right? So this rmdir method, if you want to delete any directory, okay, so you can use this rmdir method to remove the directory. So rmdir method is used to remove an empty directory. And remember here, rmdir method can remove only user-defined directory which is created by the user. It can't remove any system-defined directory. For example, so this home is a system-defined directory which is provided by the operating system, and you can't delete the home directory, but you can delete the directory with the help of rmdir method, which is defined by the user. For example, OOP. OOP is created by the user, and that's why you can delete this OOP folder. Class is a subfolder inside the OOP. You can delete the class folder also, right? So we will delete the class folder first. We will delete the class folder first with the help of, that is, rmdir method. Now, how we can write a program to delete that directory? So here I will write rmdir, rmdir, right? That means it will delete the this class folder inside the OOP. So we'll see what will be the output if I run this program. So I run this program is successfully run, and if you see the output, okay, OOP nothing. Okay, OOP does not have the class directory because we delete that directory, right? Now this is OOP directory. Now we can also delete the OOP directory. How you can delete that directory? Again we will write the code. So the class, there is no class directory, so we can delete the OOP directory also, save it and run it. Now, first see, before executing this program, here is a OP directory. Now, if you run this program, what will happen? So it will delete the, that is OP directory. So I execute this program is successfully executed, and if you check, So home folder does not have any OOP directory because we have deleted this directory, right? So this is the method we have seen to delete the directory, right? So this is about the four methods which we have seen to perform the operation on the directory. So GateCWD method, ListDir method, mkdir method, and rmdir method to perform the operation on the directory. So that's all. Thank you.